Chapter 21. So a dream's just ending. We've learnt some more important information. Although I love the dreams, I'm at the moment more interested to see about Saf's relationship with her friends. It's very interesting. I'm starting to think about, is Aisha Bushby deliberately trying to draw comparisons between Amina and Zaina's relationship and Elle and Saf's relationship? Saf has no siblings, so up until this point, the closest thing she's had to a sister is Elle. Let's see if there's more examples of that in this chapter. What's your thought? You might think I'm barking up the wrong tree, but I feel like there's work happening there. Very surreptitious, clever work by our author here, but I feel like I can feel it. Right, chapter 21. As I walk into Mum's flat, I swear I can see the silver branches along her wall. The yellow flowers that sprout anew each time I unlock another memory. I can see a mound of sand where her coffee table usually stands. Palm trees hang down instead of her lamp and television. And at the very centre of the room are Rowan and Amina, exactly as they were in the last memory. Then I blink, and they're gone. The living room is back to normal. I think back to the house and the memories and try to figure out what I need to do next. I thought I was supposed to collect the objects that unlocked the memories, the bracelet and the cat kind of worked in that way. But the third memory was unlocked by a tap. And I can't exactly remember the tap from Mum's old house, can I? That's how I know I've been looking at it wrong. It's not about the objects that unlock the memories. It's about what's in the memories. That's how cutscenes in games work. They give you clues, but you need to watch the cutscenes carefully to know what your mission is about. In the first memory, Zaina stole Amina's bracelet, and that's why they were arguing. In the second memory, Rowan challenged Amina to pet one of the cats, and that's how they became friends. So what happened in the third memory? Rowan asked Amina to join the play. Well, what object could be linked to it? What do I need to find to unlock the next memory? I know the right answer will come to me, but I don't have it just yet. So I decide to search Mum's flat in the hope that something will jump out at me. I start at the front door and work my way through Mum's flat methodically. Great word, love that. I look in every drawer searching for something, except I don't know what that is just yet. I move from the living room to the kitchen and back again. I try fridge magnets, cutlery, the medicine box, old magazines. I even look in all the plant pots and under the sofa. Next I try Mum's bedroom. I start in her wardrobe, hoping to find some old box with trinkets in it. Secret items Mum didn't want anyone else to see. It feels wrong, like I'm invading her privacy. But I keep telling myself that I'm doing this to save her. And there's the other part of me that wants to find out more. Like the memories have woken up something inside me. The wardrobe door isn't fully shut, and when I pull it open, Mum's clothes spill out. A pile crumpled at the bottom where they've fallen off the hanger. I start rummaging at the back and get excited when my hands grasp something solid. Yes! I pull it out to find it's a shoebox. The perfect place to hide your secrets. When I open it, to my disappointment, I find a pair of shoes. I actually have what I call my memory box as a shoebox full of things I keep to remember under my bed. I change tack, removing everything from Mum's wardrobe, even patting down the wood for a secret compartment. I feel bad about making a mess, so I spend double the time hanging everything back up until it looks better than how Mum left it. I spot a beautiful green and blue beaded mermaid-style dress Mum has from Kuwait. It's glittery and shiny and looks like scales covered in golden gems. I remember Mum wearing it years ago when I was very little, but I had forgotten about it. After a moment, I reluctantly shut the wardrobe door and keep searching. My arms ache now, and I found nothing. I move over to Mum's chest of drawers, and I try under the bed, on top of the wardrobe, in the bathroom cupboards. I check all her folders and photos lying around the house. I even check the toilet cistern before I realise how ridiculous this has become. That's the bit behind the toilet, if you pull it up, it's all where the ballcock and all the workings of the toilet are. In some movies, they hide money and things in there. I'm a little manic, like a detective searching for clues. I stomp around the flat like an angry bear until I collapse on the sofa in a heap. Think, Safia, think! I look across at Mum's bookshelves and spot a photo album sitting next to an old copy of The Wizard of Oz. I rush over and look through the album carefully, but none of the photos are from when Mum was my age. It's like there's a great big black hole swallowing that part of her past. There are photos of Mum as a toddler, but then they skip to Mum at university and Mum after she met Dad. Why would she keep these if she's not with Dad anymore? I think back to the way Dad spoke about Mum and how he said it was complicated. Maybe she does still love him. Maybe things aren't as simple as I thought. Just then, I get a message from Elle. My heart practically leaps from my chest. I haven't heard from her since our sleepover, and that went so badly, I'm scared to read what she has to say. Elle, hey Seth, miss you this week. Me and the girls were talking, and we thought it would be cool to end half term by going to Mackey's. Who calls it Mackey's? It's McDonald's. And then the cinema with some of the boys. Matty's going to be there, of course. It might be good time for you two to make up. Ugh. I frown a little, confused by almost everything she said. First of all, when has she been chatting to the girls without me? Secondly, Matty's going to be there, of course. I'm the one who's been her best friend for over half our lives, not him. And what does she mean by make up? I never realised we'd fallen out. Has she told him about what I said? I reply to Elle's message, all nice and sweet. But inside I'm burning. The truth is I'm scared about what's going to happen between me and Elle if I don't go. And I need to figure out things with her, even if it means being around Matty. Safia, miss you too. Sounds great. When are we going? Elle sends back a virtual invitation to the event. Like it's a birthday party and not some sort of casual hangout. That's when it hits me. The flyer for the play. That must be the object linked to the last memory. I shove my phone aside and grab Mum's laptop. It's still on her coffee table from before she went to the hospital. It's dead, so I look for the charger. Mum's so messy and random that I end up finding it in the cupboard with her mugs after 10 minutes of searching. I pace up and down her living room while I wait for the laptop to get enough charge to turn on. When it does, I'm relieved to see she hasn't set a password. I managed to get on it without any trouble. I cross my fingers and hope to find the person I'm looking for. I look for her number in Mum's emails, and a whole stream of messages come up. The most recent one is dated just a month ago. They've kept in contact all these years. That's true friendship. I don't read Mum's emails because that feels too personal, but I copy Rowan's email address and start drafting a message from my phone. Hi Rowan, you might know who I am. Oh, have you worked out what she's doing? Why does Saf want Rowan's email address? Have you worked it out? Have a think, flick back, use your inference. Also, what's Elle up to? Wouldn't invite her out with the girls, but it's now inviting her out with the girls and boys. I got a bad feeling about this. Right, you lucky sausages. I'm giving you another chapter. We're going to read chapter 22 and call it a day for this week, and then we'll have another few next week. You've been very lucky though. 5 chapters on a normal week, you lucky sausages. Right, what will chapter 22 bring for Saf and everyone else in our story?